They got so many. They're counting the electoral votes, and Biden just got 11 electoral votes from Arizona, and this guy from Arizona, the senator, is objecting, and he got a written and signed certificate from other senators from Arizona. Fucking jerk.
And signed by both a representative and a senator, complies with the law. Chapter 1 of Title 3 of the United States Code. The court will report the objection.
Arizona, second state, third state. Alaska was not from one.
Objection to counting the electoral votes of the state of Arizona. We, a member of the House of Representatives and a United States Senator, object to the counting of the electoral votes of the state of Arizona.
Can't even say it right. It's electoral, not electoral.
They were not, under all of the known circumstances, regularly given.
Are there further objections to the certificates from the state of Arizona? The chair hears none. The two houses will withdraw from joint session. Each house will deliberate separately on the pending objection
Freaking
and
word.
report its decision back to the joint session. The Senate will now retire to its chamber.
Oh my freaking word, people.
All right, so there you have it. The first objection, they're going to be separated out. The senators will go back to the floor of the U.S. Senate. They will debate for 2 hours. They'll have a limited amount of speaking opportunities for all the various senators. John King, walk us through very quickly what's about to happen over the next 2 hours.
So the joint session has broken up. So now you have the Senate will go to its chamber. The House will stay there in the House chamber. They have 2 hours. They have 2 hours in the process, and as they walk through it here, you saw what happened. Normally, this plays out pretty quickly. The counting process is the tellers report the votes, they go to the vice president, and if there's no controversy, this moves along very quickly. Because you had objections offered by a House member in writing, signed by a senator in writing, that meets the process, that meets the test. So now they go off into their separate chambers and they debate for up to 2 hours. A member of the House or a member of the Senate can speak for up to 5 minutes if they would like. And at the end of those 2 hours, the chair, the presiding officer of the Senate, presiding officer of the House, calls for a vote. They vote yea or nay, and then they come back and report it to the joint session. We know what's going to happen. The Senate will reject this, and the House will reject this, but it is an opportunity for the president's supporters to gum up the process. Make their objection, in this case, to Arizona, because they do the states in alphabetical order. You notice there was no specifics cited there. They allege there were these irregularities and fraud in the state of Arizona. Again, we have a process for dealing with this. It's called the courts. The president's team tried.
What a waste. No wonder you guys are phonies.
They lost. But we know at the end of the day, Joe Biden will win the Electoral College vote. His election will be certified by the Congress and by this joint session. But this is allowed. Now they go off for 2 hours. They will debate Arizona. Then they will come back. Again, it will be rejected by both the House and the Senate. We'll see what the vote totals are, but it will clearly be rejected by both. And then they'll go back through the order. And we do know that when they get to the G's, there will be an objection about Georgia. When they get to the P's, there will be an objection about Pennsylvania. The Trump allies are debating, trying to decide if they have the support to do even more than that. But Arizona, Georgia, and Pennsylvania. So we will go through this at least 3 times today. Arizona first, because they do this in alphabetical order. Again, this is supposed to be an affirming ritual, an affirmation of the election. Instead, now we'll have 2 hours of debate in each chamber.
Yeah, Jake, this is highly unusual what's about to happen. This debate 2 hours in the Senate, 2 hours in the House. We know the end result. They will fail, but they're clearly simply trying to score some political points with the president's supporters.
That's right, and we should note that this is not unprecedented. This has been done before. Members of the House and one Democratic senator did this in January 2005 to protest what they saw as irregularities in the state of Ohio. But the context here is quite different. Back then, the losing candidate, Democratic Senator John Kerry, distanced himself from the process and distanced himself from...
So I'm not going to watch this. They got the Arizona, and like you said, there's 2, 3 more that are going to object.
A 2-month-long process by President Trump and his allies to...
Boneheads, every single one of them.